when you're buying an avocado, you want it brown and just soft to the touch, but not mushy. Once it's mushy, then it's sort of gross. Okay? And if it starts, you push on it, and the problem is we're all pushing on them, so then we bruise them. But this one's ready to eat. It's turned brown. It's just like a plantain banana. We use them once they're brown. And then we're going to take a knife, and we're going to cut it right down here. You just keep coming around, and you're pushing the knife against the stone. Then we're going to put our thumbs in here, and we're going to separate it. See how nice this is? Okay. Then where this one with the stone, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm pushing the knife against the stone. I come on around again, and this should come off, and then the stone should come off. And most Spanish people will put the stone right into the guacamole because the stone helps to keep the avocado from turning brown. Now I have a bad spot right here, so I'm just going to cut that like that. Then you just peel. See how this just peels right off? Okay. Same thing, I got a little bad spot. Bend it back, it peels right off. Same thing here. I can just go like this, and it peels right off. Okay, put that there. I've got this little piece, I'm going to take that off. So now I've got the avocado. I had one that we put in a little baggie. See how my husband used part of it, that he saved the piece with the stone so that it wouldn't turn brown on us. And then on this guacamole, instead of mashing it with a fork like mashed potatoes or something, I like little chunks. So I just cut it long ways. And then I'm going to turn it this way and just cut it into little pieces like this. I do the same thing with potatoes. When I'm cutting up potatoes, I cut them long and then come back and cut them short. Okay. Put that on in the bowl. These are tomatoes from our garden. I'm just going to cut off that piece right there. There's a little bad spot. I already washed them. I'm going to do the same thing with the tomatoes. I want them like in little cubes. Oh, don't those look good? You cannot buy tomatoes this yummy. You have to grow them. Even if you live in an apartment, get a little pot, get a tomato plant in it, and grow your own tomatoes. Okay, we're going to add one more. These are little cubes. This is different than normal guacamole. Normal guacamole, you're mashing everything. I had this at a party one time. The people were from Guatemala. Now this is an onion from our garden. I'm just going to cut that little piece off. Cut the end off. It didn't grow very big, but I can still use this part. I have this really handy dandy little food processor. I'm just going to throw that little bit in there. I never liked cutting onion. This is one thing that I need small when I need fresh onion. There's still a little piece of skin. And then I'm going to get all these little pieces and mix that together. You can see I'm not like the people on TV with the beautiful cutting. I like tomato. You want a little more avocado? Leave it a little more avocado. I usually try to have a little bit more tomato than avocado. Now, I have a lime. It's okay if we use it. Also, my husband said that the plantains are still a little yellow. They're not completely brown. And he said there's actually green avocados that never turn brown. You want this squishy soft. If you get it squishy soft, you're going to get more juice out of it. So you can bang a lime to break it down and get it really juicy. If you're making limeade, you can do the same thing with lemons. They go like this, they roll them to get them nice and soft. You can buy this little thing at a Spanish store. When I cut this, you're going to see the juice come out. And I put a piece in here and just squeeze it. And then all that juice is going to come out. And do another one. The lime juice also helps to keep it from turning brown, and it gives it a really good flavor. Also, the Spanish will do that with salads. They'll use lime instead of dressing, which saves a lot of calories. We're going to add a little salt. Just barely any garlic. Not very much. A little bit again of the white pepper. This is the secret. We're going to take just a pinch of this canine pepper, and this is going to make it just a little spicy. Some people put in jalapeno, but this actually can give it a really good flavor. We're going to stir it again. You can also put hard-boiled egg, cut it up in little cube shapes just like we did on the tomato, and put it in here too. They do that in El Salvador. Okay, and then we're going to taste it. We need a little bit more of this. I can't even taste it yet. And it needs a little more salt. I think it needs a little more lime. Stir it again. On cooking, it's better to keep adding a little and have to taste it 3 or 4 times than to add too much. Because many times when you add too much, if it's soup, you can just add more water or add some potatoes. Potatoes absorb saltiness. But on other things, it's better just keep adding a little and keep tasting it. Perfect.